bans. And what do you expect ban-wise?
Now, Maverick is a pretty well,
Mm.
normal ban to come down right here, especially when you're starting on that defense. So, nothing too crazy right there. But now, Vitality are going to have the option to either ban another Heartbreach or now it's going to be Capital. Operator, that is one that seems to be very active and actually very competitive right now.
And also, it's one of the most insane operators for D-Pack.
Yeah.
Whenever he plays it, he just gets loads of kills. The impact on this map as well is pretty huge, especially if you have a player on the Mezzanine. You can just flush him out, maybe even a bandit in CCTV room as well when they reinforce the wall and bandit trap it. And that won't happen again. Mira, however, is open.
Yeah, I was about to say Mira is open and that stands out. That is going to be an option for Trust Gaming to play with. Question is, will they? Because we see it being open quite a lot, but they actually don't make use of it. Now, of course, they are going Church Arsenal first. Church Arsenal, not the best bomb site to use a mirror on. You want to do that on, for example, CCTV to get the best opportunity.
Oh, instantly actually Bibu swapping to the glass. Hoping to have a long angle, maybe even through tunnel, of course. If you manage to clear that out, that might work in your favor yet. Now they only have one hard destructor, and that is the Hibana.
Yeah, of course, though, Hibana still a very valid hard destructor, especially since you are going Church. Now, I think they actually did not expect this. A lot of teams actually go Gym first, or they go to CCTV first. One Heart Breacher is, well, enough for that. They're lucky to have brought the Hibana though, especially since all three hatches will be reinforced, meaning that they will most likely at least open up one or two, then try and open up the back room of the church, or they will go for the tunnel. It's going to be one of the two. They have the option, they have the strategies available to them, but they will be very limited in their choices of what to open up because that termite has been swapped out to a glass by Bibu.
Yeah, and with that glass, you might actually want to opt for tunnel. Just to get that long angle in, maybe to get some more pressure towards blue as well. As we do see Avage setting up a little bit later on. One thing going for Vitality is also having the buck onto Qual, being able to soft destruct the floorboards. Trust Gaming is lacking a pulse to maybe counteract that fact.
Now what we're seeing is very, very limited rotation possibilities right here for Trust Gaming. Why? Well, it seems like there's only going to be two people on site, and the rest will be roaming upstairs, trying to hold that one off. And not sure why there's a lack of rotations, because you might want to have one into blue. Because right now all they have is just across the hallway, get into the arsenal room. And I'm not sure if that's going to be the right choice, because as soon as a hallway is going to be watched from the main stairs, you're going to lose that opportunity to rotate through.
Yeah, Avage also had a lineup with his C4, it seemed, from the bottom floor, just waiting for a moment to strike. As Leonski on the mute is going slightly aggressive, something we expect from him, something we've seen from him as well. As Quatsi and Deepak, of course, are the main roamers. Leonski is trying to hold on to a rotation hole for his team. I believe Quatsi has been droned out right now.
Yeah, Quatsi indeed has been droned out. In the meantime, Deepak is going to have a little bit of a fight with Bibu the Glass, who is just trying to use the smoke to his best potential right there. But what Deepak doesn't know is that there's a drone going to be there. They know exactly where he's at. As Bibu is deploying his second canister right here. He's actually going to be spotting out just a tiny bit of Deepak right there. Tries to ping it out, won't be successful. As a goo mine is now going to get deployed right there. Bibu just so unlucky right here, and Deepak should be aware of the fact that he is being seen.
Oh, he knows, but meanwhile, Leonski goes down to sneaky Quatsi though with the refrag, brings it back to a 4-on-4. That's actually a good angle for Deepak. Bringing Bibu low, but to his left there is a player, it's Squall, taking him down and taking the advantage for Vitality, despite there still being a player in the garage. It's Quatsi getting the double kill, rotating off towards the bomb side. And Trust Gaming seems to be having the upper hand right here.
Yeah, they had no clue where Quatsi was, but in the meantime, the execute comes down, and it's Meats with the double with the SMG-11 to finish it off right there. Wanted to say, great play from Quatsi there, just refragging. However, Leonski was unaware of, I believe Deepback, was unaware of the positioning of the player right there, right next to it. Well, on that buck, but beautifully taken down by Quatsi, who got the double kill afterwards.
Yeah, that's some great stuff from Trust Gaming, winning their first round despite losing a player early on. Their setup having two players together meant Team Vitality was unprepared. Eventually went down without too much hassle. We have to add though, Vitality came in towards the bomb site rather close early on. But luckily Meats was there to hold off in the end.
Indeed, as we are going to CCTV cache right now. Try find out whether Trust Gaming will be successful once again or if they will fall this round.
Again, no Mira being picked up by Trust Gaming.
Yeah,
Seeming
indeed.
they don't really like it, even on CCTV cache. But then again, this might be a map where you don't really want to have Mira anyway.
Well, they might want to leave it open for Vitality to use and actually pick up Twitch or something themselves, right?
Yeah, also, like, with the Maestro camps now being able to be destroyed by the Twitch as well, you would say, with a Mira in play, the value just goes up and up.
Yeah, if you're going to leave up Mira and you're going to have that Maestro, just the value of that Twitch becomes so much. Like, you are going to be able to just single-handedly take down all the positionings from yourself, except for the Smoke. Smoke will be then the one that is still going to be in play, as it can most likely stay safe. But, like, Mira can be made, well, unharmful except for the gun. Same goes for Maestro, even though the gun, of course, is a very, very good gun.
Yeah, meanwhile, we see Vitality already approaching slowly. Yeah, they're still not really having contact now with the vertical angle. Qual might actually see player, but so far, so good for Trust Gaming.
Yeah, they are most likely aware of the positioning of that player, at least know that he's going to be in stock, and that will just be left contested right there, just so they have to worry about a potential vertical angle. Trust Gaming doing that quite smartly right there. As Leonski is actually contesting these stairs. Qual should be aware of this right now, as the tags are actually going to be coming down right there on Quadzi. Quadzi is going to fall to Qual just with a wall bang. It's going to be the first frag coming up for Team Vitality. As Quadzi doesn't seem to be able to find that kill. You're going to see a vertical play coming in right though, trying to take down Quadzi.
And one thing you also have to mention, Trust Gaming, in the last round we're playing together, duo system most of the time, even rotating towards Deepak when he needed help. This time Quadzi was all on his lonesome, not really being in a position to fall back either. And when the drones came in and the pings as well, it was Quadzi to fall and Vitality to take the lead once again. 2 times opening frag for that team. This time it was left unanswered.
Yeah, there is absolutely no impact of Quadzi in this round as of yet. Not even a single tag. While his ADSs might have some uses, Bibu now takes down the fight as well. That is going to be the second frag for Team Vitality.
Yeah,
Opening up.
Deepak.
Grenade is coming in indeed, but it did 0 damage onto Deepak. Is still going to be on relatively full HP right there. Drone will be spotting him out though. Will be aware of his position, and another nade could fly in soon.
Yeah, but the Buck already used both of them, so they are out of nades, and that is rather unfortunate. The first one actually tagged Deepak a little bit. Is now the Thatcher nades, and of course the hard destruction is coming in. Meanwhile, Qual just takes down Leonski, goes for another down onto Meats. It's actually Brits taking it up, and Deepak is the only player left standing. A 1v5 for him. He will go down to Spark, and so Vitality will bring it back to a 1-1 scoreline. So we have a very tight first semi-final on our hands.
Yeah, very clean second round right there for Vitality. Just no members lost there. Very sloppy played right there from Trust Gaming. Just Quadzi losing out there early on. It's not something that you want to have happening.
It's what they usually do. Yet the problem was that he was sort of out position, and nobody was there to actually have some utility or some gunfire to go his way and help him out. He was already roughly surrounded by Vitality as well. It was just a matter of time for him to die. If he were on the top floor, maybe it would have been different.
Rotate through later.
Yeah.
Don't go on from the first second, because that is not going to work against this team.
Especially because the drones are always looking for you anyway. And he was in a rather visible position as well, so that really didn't work in his advantage.
No. Not really.
Well, we're back to a 1-1. It's even Stevens. As Just Gaming tries to go for the CCTV cash room once again. Taking in Meats on the Bandit, hoping it will work out wonders for him this time. Last time around, despite the nades of Qual not going anywhere, it was Just Gaming on the losing side.
Yeah, Trist has to step up this game right now. They need to step up on this bomb side because don't forget, I said they needed 4 rounds if they want to be able to take this one away from Vitality, if they want to bring this to a 2-0. So they do have to step it up right now. They need to get some rounds in consecutively because else it's not going to work for them.
Meanwhile, Quatsi is making it rain. Um, just like I imagine him doing so in real life. But first he has to win this match to get some more money and even a possibility to get into Pro League with his team.
And that is, of course, why these players are playing what they're playing today. They want to get into Pro League. That is why you qualify for Challenge League.
Yeah, the number 1 of the playoffs will go straight into the new season of Pro League. And the number 2 will make it into relegations or playoffs just to see if they have what it takes against some of the lower teams of the last season of Pro League. And of course there is a good amount of money to be made as well.
Yep.
Just
Number 2 team will of course be taken up against Secret. Now M&M, who's still in it, they won from Secret on-prem land. So they already have the upper hand right there. May they actually win their match against Goskilla.
So then you would say M&M is going to Pro League if they win.
Well, not guaranteed, because everything can happen in Siege, of course. As Quatsi is now going to be roaming downstairs. Not being droned out as of yet, which is a good thing, because that means some time is being wasted, but he definitely has little room of movement right there. His Spark will be throwing up an EMP right there just to take down possible ADSs. We'll be forcing Deepak to rotate down, just sit downstairs hoping to find someone who tries to throw in or toss in a grenade, but it's going to be Bibu with that first frag onto Deepak. Going to be the Legion out of play quite early on by the Nomad, and garage control to be established by the sides of Vitality.
First or second air jab already being deployed by Bibu as well right now. Just walking around, taking garage control and waiting for this wall to be opened up. Brit is standing by, waiting for the Thatcher to throw nades or maybe some nades to come in via the garage area, but it's actually Qual on the buck, opening things up, and so the wall will go open. Trist Gaming will be pushed in even more, and with 45 seconds left, no smoke to play with. They might have some trouble, but then Quasi comes alive, takes down Qual, almost takes down Spark as well, but unfortunately will overstay his welcome.
Yeah, went a bit too aggressive right there, just running in with his gun, and that is actually going to be the difference most likely between him picking up 1 or 2 frags right there. Still though, made a little bit of an impact as Bibu tries to move up, will be beautifully picking up a Vige right there, turning it into a 2-on-4 situation, forcing a Vige and Meads to now work together, make sure that every single entry is going to get denied. We'll start with Brit as he does have the diffuser. We'll have to run in soon. C4 is going to get prepped, but at that moment they knew he ran past right there. C4 is going to get detonated. No actual kill coming in, and that means the plant will now stick. Avage picks up 1 frag, needs to roll back for a reload, as he's now going to go aggressive and leaves it all up to me to try and take it down. It won't happen. It's going to be the second round in a row for Vitality, who are taking CCTV cash in their own hands once again.
Yeah, but the amount of times Vitality has gotten the opening kill of a round, and we're able to go on the back of that is just a little bit too big already. Trist Gaming needs to play more as a unit if they want to win against the French powerhouse. And this is just one of the 3 that was in Challenger League. Of course, Extreme Video Esports and Supremacy didn't make it to playoffs, but we have to say the Frenchies are always well enlisted in every league you can find.
There were definitely a lot of French teams present in this Challenger League. See if it's going to be the same next time, as we are going Church Arsenal again.
Is it the Blitz from Qual? It will make me such a happy man, and so it will be Vitality. Pulling open a can of whoop ass to see if Qual can bring it home already. Just bring it 3-1. And I think Blitz might be a little bit of an annoying pick to play against, just because if you lose, you know you lost against him.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, I'm not sure about the Blitz though.
No,
I think there's 2 shotguns on the side of Trust Gaming.
Yeah.
You just aim for the feet and you still kill him 1 shot as soon as he starts running at you.
Or just throw for a few C4s at him.
Yeah. Gas canister.
Yeah. So many things that could work, but just seeing the Blitz makes me happy. Whenever there's a shielded fellow running around, especially one that can flash you as well, I'm a happy man. And looking at this being the lower bomb side, it could help them.
It could definitely help them. There's going to be a lack of vertical play to try and take them down from above. There's no windows you have to jump in from. So Blitz is, of course, a solid pick. Because you don't want to pick Blitz if you have to jump through a window to just get into the side.
No,
With
that
CCTV, that's a no-go. You don't want to pick Blitz right there.
no, you would rather have a Monty if you want to have a shielded guy at all.
Yeah.
But let's see. Qual is standing by to go through the tunnel. No player actively holding him. Brit knows it because his drone is there. Yet they are waiting for a moment to strike, as the rest of Vitality is already getting into a position as well.
Yeah, soon they will hear that the wall now has been opened up. Brit will be coming together with Qual. Looks like they will be opening up this barricaded wall indeed. Allows Qual to possibly push in. Smoke canisters are going to get deployed. Sneaky gets the entry frag right there on 205. And look at that, he's going to be blind. Bieber picks up meats, and that's a 3 and 5 quite early on. Quatsi tries to rotate down, but will be caught off guard by Spark as well. Sneaky with the 4th, and that leaves it all up to Leonski, who now gets one down to start off with. 1v5 clutch. Hoping to bring it back, but the first one he's going to find right now is going to be Blitz right there with the shotgun. Is trying to shoot for his feet. Won't be hitting it as of yet, and then Blitz will come in for the knife to finish it off. And that's just cyberbullying right there. 101 from Qual.
Like, I'm a big Trisk Gaming fan, but this just warms my heart anyway. Just seeing such a perfectly executed play from Vitality, just standing by with the Blitz saying, well, the tech team is ready, move in!
They were so ready right there.
Oh yeah, this was like you would see a real team into action, and that is what Vitality has been all season long, and even in this playoffs, taking the lead 3-1. And, well, you just gotta give it to them. This was beautiful.
It was indeed beautiful, but I'm seeing a dark future ahead for Trust Gaming in this best of 3 if they can't get it back to 3-3 right now.
Well, this isn't their map pick, of course.
True, but they saw the stream beat them with 7-1, so they should have something to work with. See the flaws in strategies of Vitality.
Yeah, but then I'm wondering, was Vitality starting on offense or defense in that series?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
check that.
If it was Vitality playing on defense, Trust Gaming might be better in the second half of things. Yet we won't know that for sure until we get there, as we will go to church again to see if Trust Gaming can finally win it for the second time. Because they really desperately need the rounds right now.
Yeah, they at least need to pick up one more if they want to have a shot. If this is going to be turning into a 1-on-5, Vitality will just waltz through them on this first map. Of course, Border has always been close between these two teams, so I'm expecting a little bit more of a fight than we are seeing so far.
But then you would say Border is roughly a 50-50.
Yeah, that could go either way. So far, it was a 6-6, and on Gamers Assembly became 6-6 as well. Back then, though, there was a overtime. Trust Gaming won at 8-6 at that point. But still.
That might be partially due to starting on defense in overtime.
Yeah, I didn't check what side started on overtime.
Well, it happens. At least I'm here for you. And you have a beautiful Rainbow Six pin on your jacket.
Thank you.
I actually have it on my back because you put it on there, I believe.
Yeah, I took it off and then put it on my jacket.
Oh, that's so smart. I could do that as well in the break. Well, meanwhile, we see Sneaky just walking in. And Spark is also holding an angle. This Vitality just getting a lot of map control early on, knowing that there are roamers, usually a D-pack, maybe even a Quatsi. And so they are probably hunting down those players. And wallbangs are already coming in, and D-pack's like, I'm counting money, I'm weighing dope, but it's not dope to be stuck here.
Yeah, he is going to be stuck. He's going to be sandwiched now by two sides and has literally no single way to go. He's holding off the rotation right there, hoping to pick up one. As right now, Sneaky's going to come in from the other side. That means he's going to get pushed from literally two angles at the same time. No way that he can actually fight both. And there we go. Falls to Sneaky. Using the unicorn right there. Spark though with the immediate follow-up. Taking down Quadzi as well. And there's going to be an entry of 2 once again for Vitality. Who are starting the round explosively. And now have 1 minute 30 left with a 2-minute advantage to try and close this out.
Yeah, it is just going to be Vitality slowly building it up just to make sure there aren't any other roamers. And so they will destroy more and more hatches, and Trust Gaming is setting up hoping to maybe take one player down when they are dropping in, yet it is so hard as well. As Mibu is even opening up more and more angles to get more and more vision on Trust Gaming. Drones, of course, also spotting out some players. Mibu now looking for an angle, actually getting the kill to Meats as well. It's the smoke out for Trust Gaming, meaning it's a 2-on-5. Only 2 more players will try to fight, yet it is a very uphill battle.
It is indeed a very uphill battle, 2-on-5, and they don't have the right positions to try and clutch this. Avich can have a pretty long angle right there, actually trying to check out one, but Leonski is going to lose his life to Qual rotating through. And as Avich tries to make a move, it's going to be Bibu to pick him up. And we have 4 consecutive rounds for Vitality, who are looking to bring this to a 5-1 and end this map in quick matters.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wonder if Just Gaming plays a round where they all just stick to side. Of course, it's a little bit risky. You want to have some upfront precisions. But if they would try so, would they actually manage to win a round? Because so far, it's been the roamers being taken out early on and then just dead ruining their round.
Yeah, like the thing is about the roamers, you need to have them to stay alive. That's the job of the roamers is to stay alive.
And waste time.
And waste time. And then if they leave you be, you go in for a flank late round. You kill one. Or you just tag one up. And then you stay alive again. That's your job. But right now they're taking a fight. They're losing it. And right then their team is being left, well, just basically naked.
I'm not completely sure, but I think Kwasi is the only player of Just Gaming to get a kill after their first round. Just throwing it out there because they got 5 kills in the first round. And
there's just one kill after the first round.
And that was in the second round, I believe, where he got it, or the third, when he was going into garage for the flank.
True.
And that is very rough for Just Gaming, and that really needs to change. But it's also partially due to D-Bag usually dying first, and then the rest of the team just following slowly after.
It's indeed strange to see right now. Fudge bringing number 2 Fragger just not having a single impact yet. Fudge has in number 2 Fragger off the Challenger League.
And he's usually one of the stronger players, most stable and less inconsistent than the others. For instance, Quadzi can either pop off or just stay dormant for the entire game. Deepak is also one of those key fraggers just to do the stuff he needs to do, nothing more, nothing less. Then you have Leonski, who whispers at night and is an in-game leader as well.
Yeah, dark times for Trust. As they do have the harder end of the bracket, of course, because they have that 4th seed.
Yeah, that's of course also partially due to themselves not winning enough matches, having one off week in the group stage due to a player not being present, and Quadzi coming home from holiday just 10 minutes before their match. That really lost them out 6 important points, otherwise they may have fought either Eminem or a Ghost Killa. Meanwhile, one of the exothermic charges has been denied, the other Ibana pellets though haven't, meaning that actually there is an angle for Vitality, and Sneaky again with the opener kill, 4th kill to open off a round, and that means it's Just Gaming again on the back foot.
Yeah, because the first one to die right there, not even an impact. It looks once again just clearly picked up by the sides of Vitality, who are now having this west side of the building secure. We're going to have the opportunity to go for a pushing construction right now. Indeed, we'll be doing so. Impact grenade is coming out right there. Sneaky though, picking up quite some damage. Means goes aggressive, but gets picked up as well. Pretty fires come down, making sure that no one can go for potential refrag. That is indeed not going to be the case. It's going to be Leonski, Vich, and Deepak stuck on site, trying to hold on till the very last breath, hoping to bring this to a 2-on-4 and make sure that they have a shot at actually defending this themselves. Because when you're behind 1-5 on Clubhouse, on defense, you're going to have a hard time. And as I say, that is going to be Quad to pick up Leonski. There's going to be one more frag, and leaves it all up to these 2 gentlemen of Trust Gaming. Vich, who is the number 2 fragger in the Challenger League, yet to find a kill right here. And as we speak, he gets the first one, goes for a second one. Manages to pick that one up as well, and suddenly it's a 2-on-3 situation with Deepak in a good spot. Vich is then finally going to get picked up by Bibu. Diffuser dropped on the other side, they need to pass him.
Hotpick's now coming in onto Deepak as well, still behind that window. ADS actually helping him out a little bit to still play around. The problem is though, on the A side they are planting the diffuser. He has a long way to go around, will not be spotted by the player however, and now takes down Qual. It's a 1v2 for Deepak. Actually getting close and having a possibility. The problem is though, he has no clue where the players of Vitality are, and he is slowly approaching into the angle of Spark, knowing exactly what to do. And so he will most likely die soon.
All he has to do is pick up Spark right here. If he does, he can rotate through, use the mirror window to his advantage to take down Bibu as well. He's going to be splitting him out right there. Goodman will
Oh,
be tossed in. Now you will definitely know Spark is going to be at that point. We'll be rotating through all the way around. Using the shield to his advantage. In the meantime, though, people already turned around right here. Pistol swap is coming in. Will be picking up that frag. And suddenly it's a one-on-one, but he has to go for the defuse. Won't be able to make that. And thus will be trying to go for the kill. We'll pick that one up. But still, we'll be losing the round. And that means it's a 1-5 round swap right now. Vitality are going to the defense, as they manage to take down First Gaming once again.
this is so painful for First Gaming, prepping for such a long time to get into the playoffs, prepping for this match as well, and then being destroyed in the first half with a 5-1 scoreline. The big thing for them is to stay put, stay mentally fit, and just be able to talk things over, as now they will have to go on the offense, and they still have a possible 2 more maps to go to. The second map will be Border, their map pick, and as a possible decider we have Villa, where your statistics do favor Vitality.
Yeah, looking at their last matchup, what it was 2-7. At that point, First Game was still fully in the fight of actually making it to playoffs. So
There was no reason
there
to
was no
save
reason
strats.
to save strats on that map.
Well, at least they were able to frag again last round to at least give us a fight. And we are looking for Leonski still on 0. Can't go for the James Bond of 007 because he had an assist. Still though, it is a score which leaves much to desire. As we now go to Church Arsenal room, but the defense is for Vitality, picking up the key and the bandit, just to ruin First Gaming even more, because they haven't picked up a Thatcher, which is usually one of their must-haves.
Yeah, but as we said, First Gaming just likes to swap around their strategies every single week or every 2 weeks. Swapping around operators, swapping around some roles as well. Something that they do quite often. Seems to be throwing some opponents off guard as well.
Yeah, but the scary part right now for First Gaming is that if Kaid actually electrifies those hatches, they don't really have a chance to open them up easily.
That is going to be definitely a problem for them, because there's no way to counter that for them.
Same goes as well for the tunnel, if that is going to be electrified. I don't know if Vitality knows.
Really? You can do that through the drone hole.
Just lay down.
Gated, but if it's shot by, well, if it's bandit wire, you can actually shoot it from the drone hole and open up like that. But it's definitely losing out. They want to, well, still open these things up, and they're going to be losing out on that because of the lack of a Thatcher or Twitch. And look at that. He's ready. He's just waiting for a EMP sound to appear, because he will be picking up his Electroclaw if that happens.
Yet there is no EMP to be found. Meanwhile, the Jackal of Meats is already scanning out. First tag came into Spark, who is, of course, playing on Bandit, because what else would you play with that name? He was just sitting on side, didn't really matter. Second one onto the Valkyrie. Also, doesn't really matter, because he's also playing on side. There is no real roamer for Vitality to be found, and I think they may have actually put down some steps themselves just to maybe ruin even more. I believe the Electroclaw has been deployed just to destroy a certain charge, and so it has. As Sneaky now takes out Meats as well. He has gone low, yet First Gaming is again on the back foot.
Yeah, Sneaky's job is done and put down all the Electroclaws. Now are aware of the fact there is not going to be a Thatcher. So it doesn't have to, you know, be there to pick back these Electroclaws to, you know, try and salvage them. Which means he can go aggressive, and he did. Took down Meads, that means the Jackal is going to be gone. Of course, Jackal not that effective, considering the fact that 2 have already been taken down, and everybody is on site. But Trust Gaming, they do have an hatch open up, though. And that is a hatch that they might actually be forced to drop through in the strategy of Vitality. Looking at the players right here, they are ready for such a drop. They're waiting for it.
And that's scary. One thing also to add is that Trust Gaming hasn't had a opening kill of the round for any round whatsoever. And Sneaky is standing by with his 44 Magnum. Actually does a lovely shot onto one of the players of Trust Gaming. And now he's looking for more. Saw the blood and is tasting it. As it is still that 5-4 situation, just waiting for the moment to strike. Nate flies in, Quadzy with the refrag eventually, but then Quad comes in, actually brings it back to a favorable position for Vitality. And as Bibu just gives a drive-by to Avage, it seems to be over and done for this round. Only Leonski can do something in return, yet it is not enough. As Vitality takes another one, 6-1 in their favor.
Yeah, very, very close. Well, not close, but I don't know what to say. Like, they didn't have the Tether right there, and you expected it to be closer, but it's not going to happen. It's just Vitality just running over them, just perfectly outthreading everything Trust Gaming is doing right here.
Yeah, but especially on this bomb side, you would expect Vitality to maybe be like, well, Keith is open, and of course Bandit is open, because that's not really something you would ban.
Yeah.
We can just use this to our advantage. They have to then pick and choose where to use those EMPs and at least delay some, have that Thatcher run around a whole lot. And Trust Gaming didn't have a Thatcher, so they really ruined that round for themselves. Now the Thatcher has been picked up by Meats instead of the Jackal, and that might actually be something Trust Gaming rather didn't do, but now they have to, and it hurts them. It hurts them deeply.
Definitely. Something that they need to work on right here. Of course, they are already qualified for the next season of Challenge League, so they will have another shot trying to make it to Pro League. And Challenge League Season 10, may they get knocked out by Vitality, which it's looking like right now, considering the first map is pretty one-sided.
It's not a shame, though.
It's not a shame, like it's to be expected. Vitality are the team to beat, and so far no one has gotten close to them. But if you just look at the experience, so much more experience on the side of Vitality.
Yeah, so much bigger names as well, of course. In the Benelux side of things, Trust Gaming is the biggest name. These players are the players to beat, but if you go internationally, they have done some good stuff, yet just not enough. And seems to be lacking as well in this Challenger League playoffs. At least they will stay in the Challenger League one more season, because if you're third or fourth, you're at least qualified for the new season as well.
So that is something that they are looking forward to. They have a whole new season to try and be as, well, dominant as
Well, they still can get into Pro League, don't worry.
That's true. Nothing is lost as of yet, and we're kind of treating them like it is.
It's just this score that really grinds our gears. It really hurts. A Sneaky! It is his 6th entry kill already in this match. The first open kill always comes from Sneaky, almost 6 already, and I believe 6 in a row as well.
Yeah.
And that is just consistency, something Trust Gaming is not expecting, not really ready for. And the biggest thing is maybe that it's the Thatcher being killed before even throwing an EMP.
That means that the vault will most likely remain closed, especially since they now know it's going to be Thatcher as well.
Yeah, they're
They
just
have
going to be
no
happy.
hard time whatsoever trying to keep this wall closed, and that will mean Trust will have to come through the normal choke points, which are either going to be windows or going to be construction. As Quadzy takes down Sneaky, they are stepping up to try and get this construction halt to come in. But the mirror window right there from Qual will be trying to deny that and trying to say otherwise.
One thing I have to compliment Quadzy on, though, is that usually he was too aggressive, and now he's actually slowing it down, just waiting a little bit, and not actually dying first. And that is at least a very big improvement for Trust Gaming, yet they don't really know how to play around that, because it seems like they're lacking that entry fragger. They're lacking that real good kill pressure on the defense as well, where they were constantly being picked off. So I sense a little bit of miscommunication, maybe.
Yeah, that could indeed be the case right here. We saw an X-Scar set being used, I believe, to try and take down the mirror window, but at that moment it was still electrified, so that is not going to be helping. A lot of time now being wasted right here, just because of this mirror window. In the meantime, though, Meats is coming into the back, I believe. No, it's actually a fight. Just using this little angle, shooting the actual wire right there. Smoke is coming down as well, so Deepak will be able to possibly see through, and we'll be picking up that frag right before the C4 actually goes off, and that means they have a shot. They have a shot and actually pushing them through right here. As People now comes aggressive, picks up 2 frags, just telling them no, you will not pass right here. Wants to go over to his pistol, just barely succeeds in picking up Quadzy. There's going to be Quadzy to come out on top, and that means it's going to be a 2-on-2 situation. But both the members of Trust Gaming are so low on HP, and Leonski will drop. Leaves it all up to Quadzy right now. 9 seconds left. I'm not sure.
Well, he's running in. He's at least trying, but with 5 seconds left on the clock, Vitality is just waiting around, and so they win the round as well. And that is the first map done and dusted. 7-1 is a huge score, and Trust Gaming wasn't expecting this. We weren't expecting this, and I believe the viewers at home weren't expecting it either.
No, definitely not. Expected to have a bit more of a close match to come in. But like before this match started, we had a 21-33 round advantage for Vitality in the recent matchups. And a 1-1 on 3 in maps.
Yeah, okay. It is most